Hi everyone! Let's dive into this coordinate geometry problem. This one is a multi-step question, but it's very manageable if we break it down. We're given 4 points, P, Q, X, and Y. We need to find the midpoint of PQ, which is A, and the midpoint of XY, which is B. The final goal is to find the slope of the line that connects these two midpoints, A and B. Let's get started with the first step. Okay, let's focus on step 1. The graph on your screen shows our first pair of points, P at 2, 4, and Q at 6, 10, connected by a blue line segment. Our task here is to find the exact center of this segment, the midpoint, which is highlighted with a green dot. To do this, we'll use the midpoint formula. The text on the screen now shows the midpoint formula. It's a simple average of the x-coordinates and the y-coordinates. To find the midpoint, you take the first x-coordinate plus the second x-coordinate and divide by 2, and you do the same thing for the y-coordinates. Now we plug the coordinates of P and Q into that formula. For the x-coordinate of our midpoint A, we calculate 2 plus 6, which is 8, and divide by 2 to get 4. For the y-coordinate, we calculate 4 plus 10, which is 14, and divide by 2 to get 7. This means the coordinates for point A are 4, 7. Excellent. First step complete. Great. Let's move on to step 2. The graph now includes our second pair of points, x at minus 8, 2, and y at 4, minus 6. They form the orange line segment. Just like before, our goal is to find the midpoint of this new segment, which we'll call B. You can see it marked on the graph with a gold dot. We're using the exact same midpoint formula as before. We'll average the x-coordinates of x and y, and we'll average the y-coordinates of x and y to find the location of point B. Let's substitute the coordinates of x and y. For the x-coordinate of B, we add minus 8 and 4 to get minus 4. Dividing that by 2 gives us minus 2. For the y-coordinate, we add 2 and minus 6, which also gives us minus 4. Dividing that by 2 gives us minus 2. So the coordinates of our second midpoint, B, are minus 2, minus 2. Perfect. Now we have both A and B, and we're ready for the final step. All right, this is it, the final step. Take a look at the graph. We have our two midpoints, A at 4, 7, and B at minus 2, minus 2. A thick teal line has been drawn connecting them. This is the line segment AB. The question asks for the slope of this specific line. To find the slope, we use the classic slope formula, m equals rise over run, or y2 minus y1, all over x2 minus x1. Now, we substitute the coordinates of A and B. For the rise, in the numerator, we have 7 minus negative 2. Remember, subtracting a negative is the same as adding, so that's 7 plus 2, which equals 9. For the ika, run, in the denominator, we have 4 minus negative 2. Again, this becomes 4 plus 2, which equals 6. This gives us the fraction 9 over 6. Our last calculation is to simplify this fraction. Both 9 and 6 are divisible by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. This gives us our final slope, 3 over 2. So the slope of the line segment AB is 3 halves. Looking at our options, this corresponds to option C. We successfully broke the problem down. First, we found midpoint A, then midpoint B, and finally we calculated the slope between them. Excellent work! This shows how keeping your steps organized can lead you straight to the correct answer.